Philip Gustafsson, boy oh boy, 58 games last year. Look at that record, 31, 19, and 6 with a 2.56 goals against average. He's a good one.
Terrific bounce-back season for him a year ago.
Eriksson Ek is centerman, and young Yurov as well, the young Russian, the first-round pick, taken just before Sam Rinzel in that draft.
Puck flipped back towards the high slot. That's taken away by Burakovsky, but stolen right back. Here's a shot by Johansson, turned aside by Knight. Good pressure early by the Wild. That one's flipped over top of the net. Puck in the corner. And up the boards to the line, not out. Kept alive there by Juracek. Another opportunity over and lost the handle as he made a move, and it slides to Knight, who's seen enough and covered.
That's how quickly the counter game can happen right there when Frank Nazar has the puck, and he made a good pass. It was just firm. It was just off the toe of the blade of Preseason.
Bedard's line on, sharp angle, shot off the outside of the post, and then hawked over the head of Gustafsson, flopped down into the crease.
Bedard with a very good shift there on the far side. You can see it's a sharp angle right there, and he's seen to see if Gustafsson's going to lean off of that left post right there, but Gustafsson reads it coming off the blade. As you can see right there, there's not much room, but there is enough room for that puck to squeak through, go off the nameplate on the...
But they had a great start last season, Pango. We talked about it on Sunday. They were the best team in the league early in December. And injuries caught up to him. Here's Bertuzzi with a play in front. Let's go! It's Nazar! He does it again against the Wild, and it's 1-0 Hawks.
Happens because of a turnover at the offensive blue line for the Minnesota Wild. The puck's got to get in deep. It doesn't. The Hawks take advantage of that, and they parlay this 3-on-2 perfectly. There's the play by Kaiser. Wyatt Kaiser holds his ground. Good stick. And nice play by Teravainen to kind of take the stick, lean in on Bogosian, so it made room for the pass to go across to Frank Nazar, and then he slides that.
As the Wild play it all the way down, no ice, and back to his Grizzly. No chip it ahead. Burakovsky under pressure. Wild force a turnover. Glove save there by Knight as he snags that Sturm shot. Incoming. Chin music from a teammate. Now they get it through. Here's Rossi with a man in front. It's Boldy backhand stopped by Knight. Big save there off Boldy by Spencer Knight. Lafferty from the half boards. Surveys. Flips it back. Allen takes a look. Plays it over. Rinzel with a wrister. They score! Off something in front. Might have gone off Gustafsson's glove, but either way, 2-0 Hawks.
I think Nick Foligno got a piece of this here. Nation by 17. You see the captain, he's really battling Brock Faber in front of that net. You had Lafferty, who's had a strong start to this game. There's the shot by the Minnesota boy, Rinzel. And you can see great hands there by the captain, Nick Foligno. Going wide by a bunch. Gustafsson leans over, hits his shoulder, and into the net.
No carry out. There's the dump in. Keep the play simple and use his speed to chase it down.
Get it.
There we go. Shot Teravainen. Glove save. Gustafsson keeps it going, but they quick whistle. They blow it down. He says, hey, I made a play, but left side. Here's Murphy trying to get it over to Dickinson. His stick was tied up. Slager drops it off. Good pace. Hawks pressuring. There's a pass in front again. Shot towards the goal. Bouncing puck. McCann trying to bank it in, and down is Gustafsson, able to make the save on his side.
Nazar's line as well, getting the puck in deep. Down the next line comes on, and they basically do the same thing. And hunting that puck, and good play by Gustafsson there. I mean, it's underneath him, kind of underneath his rear end right there, but he used the paddle of his stick to make sure it didn't go any further. And it's been a bit of a hot potato for the Wild early on in their own zone right now. Give the Hawks credit for going at them, but you can be sure that John Hines and Minnesota aren't happy.
Intercepted now by Kaiser. Deflected away, and Minnesota works it back the other way. There's a shot. More of a shot looking for a rebound, but a smart play by...
Yeah, and his relentlessness, too, is... Oh, what a shot that is by Tarasenko. Good
Right
save by Knight. You know, he's not afraid to say anything to anybody, especially on the other team and his teammates, to make it a better game and a better situation. But
and then he winds up in a heap behind the net as the Hawks chip it ahead and get it out. Slager 2-on-1 with McCann. Here comes Slager. Right in. Stopped by Gustafsson. Blocker save. Long feed by Boldy. Finds Kaprizov with a feed over. Bouillon cuts in deep. Sticks with it. Up the other side, they'll set it up now. Boldy with a pass over to Tarasenko with a shot, scores! Nice shot, top corner by Tarasenko, and the power play gets Minnesota on the board.
That is an amazing release on kind of the weaker side Tarasenko's never been a one-time shooter of the puck. He likes going on the left side as a lefty. He's got very little time, and I don't believe this glanced off the stick of Levshinov, 55, as Buyem took the puck over to the side. And, just a great, you could hardly hear the sound of the puck coming off the blade of his stick. And yes, it looked to me like it did glance ever so slightly on the top part of the blade of the defenseman. Not sure what that plan was.
Here's Kaprizov slowly into the zone. Buyem makes a play. Put on goal. Poked away by Knight. Fire back to Kaprizov. Dropped off. Buyem will activate. Finds a bit of room. Trying to get a front. Put a pass across. And Kaprizov couldn't get a stick to it. That didn't quite connect. Here's Tarasenko. Tip towards the goal. And Eriksson can't get a shot away as he was bumped by Slager. And over to Buyem. Back to the other side. Boldy shoots. Scores. Another one. Top corner. On the power play, Boldy tied this game at 2.
Oh, what a play by Tarasenko on the blue line. He acted as if that pass was going to come to him, and I think the Hawks got maybe caught right here at the middle of the ice there. And now Slager's following Tarasenko. It leaves the point man Boldy wide open there. And this just glanced, I thought it might have glanced off a stick earlier, maybe there. It changes direction, and then it flutters maybe off the glove, under the bar, and in the net.
You might have clipped Eriksson away by Panger as well.
You know, and with
Hawks control off the draw. Renzel fires it over to Bedard. Renzel able to make a play. Carolina chops at the puck, swatted on goal. Little bouncer scooped up, and Gustafsson leaves it for Foligno, who clears. Back to even strength. McKayev able to push Kaprizov with a pass off the puck, and here comes Dickinson right in. It was saved by Gustafsson. What a play by McKayev. And a good job by Murphy to get the puck, but he can't get it past Kaprizov. Ryan Hartman to the circle off the tip of the glove of Knight, wide of the goal. Rossi takes a look. Kaprizov still out there off the outside of the post. 20 seconds, a little less left in the power play. Kirill Kaprizov one more time. Nice pass, Hartman shot, deflected in off Kaiser. Another power play goal. And the Wild take a 3-2 lead.
Difference in this game, the special teams for sure. And Hartman smiling because he didn't get a whole lot on this one. As he was about to shoot it, it looked like a stick kind of blocked it. And he's been very, very good. But you keep your eye on the left side of the screen right here. And Kaiser's here, he's looking, he's got his head up, looking there. And then it just goes off the heel of his stick and into the net. I mean, it was probably about 5 feet, 6 feet wide anyway. Yeah, 3 big hits though. I mean, big hits.
He was engaged, especially in that second period, number 5. There's a long bank pass that finds its way to Teuvo Teravainen. Plays it over. Here's Bertuzzi with a shot off the shoulder of Gustafsson. The puck goes out of play. Just got a piece of that to steer it over the glass.
His stick and right to Bertuzzi, and Bertuzzi, oh boy,
crossbar too. Hawks captain plays it in deep. Fed up the boards, not out. Kept on side by Renzel. Feeds it across. Nazar. Bedard stopped by Gustafsson. Oh, Bedard with a one-timer on a setup by Nazar. Bedard still with it. 20 seconds to go. Goes the other side. That hit traffic in front. Bounces back to Bedard. 15 seconds left. Here's Renzel with a wrister. Can't get it through. Tips it across. Teravainen puts that toward the goal. Off a stick in behind. Loose puck to Bedard. Shoots. Pad save by Gustafsson. Renzel with a shot. Back in front. And that'll do it. All sorts of mayhem at the end of the game, and the Hawks just can't find the back of the net for the equalizer.